Cheers, Brittany.
Cheers.
I'm morning mimosas, Brittany Kennel on Alexa's Country Party. Well, I was very surprised when I found out that you're here for CCMAs this week because you just got back from the UK.
Yes, I'm exhausted.
So how's the jet lag? You look pretty well rested this morning.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, little sleep. The UK was fantastic and I'm on autopilot at the moment.
So I want to start right back from the beginning with you. When I did some research, found out that you're actually into sports first. Yes. That was your first love and career pursuing.
My parents put me in like everything growing up. So I was in music. I was in all kinds of sports. I did swimming, water polo, soccer, baseball, karate, like you name it. I pretty much did all the sports. I loved synchronized swimming. And at one point I was like, oh, maybe this is something I could do professionally. But that didn't last long because that is a tough sport. And really, I kind of started to take that more seriously come like end of high school into my next level of education, which is CEGEP in Quebec. So it's 2 years of schooling before university. That's kind of when I decided that I would take music a little bit more seriously and pursue it full time.
When did you decide to make that trip to Nashville?
I went to Boston first. I live in Boston and went to Berklee College of Music for 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, so I was there, and at Berklee, we would take these trips to Nashville. So I got to go do all these label meetings and panels, and it was so inspirational. And I knew, like, I had the same feeling that I had when I went to Boston. It was kind of like, I need to be here. And Nashville gave me that same, this is where I need to be right now. And so I moved down after I graduated, and my parents were kind of like, well, good luck. You're on your own and go for it. And we support you and we support your dream. And from there, I just moved to Nashville by myself.
Incredible. Nice to have their support. I've heard of Berklee and how awesome that program is. Very expensive, but also very rewarding with what you get back.
Yeah, it was rewarding in a lot of ways. And I think it was very soul-filling for me in the sense that I got to be around other music lovers. And I had never really had that in my life. But this was like next level of being around everybody that's like doing music 24/7.
We can't not talk about the big audition.
Yes.
How did you choose The Voice? Why did you choose that over American Idol?
I had auditioned for The Voice a few times, and I'd done it mainly for practice. Like when I moved to Nashville, my dream was to be a songwriter. It wasn't to be an artist. To do the songwriting thing, you would do these publishing meetings. To do these publishing meetings, it's like this one-on-one, and I'm playing my songs, and it would just make me so nervous. And so I figured, I'm like, let's just go practice in these auditions. The Voice I liked out of all the other shows, mainly just because it seemed more about the music, and American Idol like terrified me with their audition process and just how they could script you to be not what you are. I don't know. I remember the early seasons, not so much now, but they would make fun of some people and I really didn't like that. I chose The Voice because it seemed at least a little bit more on the music front. But again, I had no expectations of ever making it through on any of these television shows anyway. So when I got the go ahead, I was like, okay, let's just see where this path takes me. And it was a fantastic experience.
And how did you come up with the songs each week?
Part of it was that they do give you a selection of songs. From there, I really tried to pick songs that spoke to me, that I knew, that I was comfortable with. And my goal throughout this whole show experience was to just put on good performances. I didn't care about winning. I didn't care about anything else but just a good performance.
For those that didn't catch Brittany on The Voice, she was on Team Blake.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton. How much time did you get to spend with him?
We get some time, but not as much. I think the most I got to spend with him was with him and Miley Cyrus, and that was just the best. I really loved getting to hang out with her. She was just super down to earth and really cool.
That definitely an experience. You've got a new song, Wait on You.
Yeah.
You co-wrote that with Dave Thompson and Patricia Conroy.
I know, Canadian powerhouse.
Yeah.
And then Danik Tupel produced it. And it's a song just about not waiting on anybody to achieve your dreams, not waiting on anybody in love, and making sure that you're preserving your energy and using it positively rather than sitting and worrying and wondering and why waste your time giving that precious energy to those feelings and really just trying to move forward and focus on positive things.
What a great message.
Yeah.
So when you wrote this with them, was that down in Nashville?
Yes, I had a horrible migraine that morning, like brutal migraine. I get them like not so often, but I would say every, couple months. Mm-hmm. And I just had to like power through. I think I took a nap. I told him like, I'll be there like 30 minutes late. I just need a little bit more time. Like it was rough. I got there. Thankfully, my migraine had kind of slowly passed. And then we had a couple of lines for this idea and they helped me bring it to life.
It's great. Well, it totally worked out.
Yeah.
So next month, you're going to be performing at the Gala Country Awards in Quebec.
Yeah.
And for those of us here in Toronto, you're coming back the month after, November 19th at the Great Hall. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, thank you so much.